Today we are discussing about asthma. Asthma is condition in which a person's airway become inflamed, narrow and produces extra mucus that make it difficult to breathe. You can see the difference between normal airway and airway of asthma patient in given picture. Asthma can be caused either due to genetic factor or environmental factor. In genetic factor, the child receives asthma genes from parent. And environmental factors include exposure to house dust, pollen, smoking or exposure to smoke and air pollution, animal dander, allergic reaction. Now let's have a look on what happens to airway during asthma attack. First, we will have a look on normal airway. Airway is a tube-like structure that allows entry and exit of air within the lungs. It is surrounded by smooth muscle that help in maintenance of airflow by contracting and retracting. There are mucus glands surrounding the airway that secrete mucus, and mucus protect airway by removing out the foreign particles. In asthma, when airway is exposed to above mentioned irritant, smooth muscle become inflamed, leading to narrowing of airway and more mucus is produced to remove the irritant out. As a result, airway become obstructed, leading to following clinical manifestation: shortness of breath, dyspnea, cough with or without sputum, night sweating, chest tightness and wheezing sound on auscultation. Next, we will have a look on classification of asthma. Classification based on causes. Allergic asthma, caused due to allergic reaction. Non-allergic asthma, caused by inhalation of irritant particle from air. Mixed asthma, in this reason can be both allergic or non-allergic. Cough variant asthma, it is a type of asthma in which main symptom is dry non-productive cough. Exercise induced asthma, type of asthma where symptoms are triggered by exercise. Nocturnal asthma, asthma symptoms occur at night. This happens because airway function best just before sleep and functional capacity reduces as the sleep progresses. Next classification is based on severity. It includes intermittent asthma, persistent mild asthma, persistent moderate asthma and persistent severe asthma. In intermittent asthma, symptoms appear less than 2 days a week. In persistent mild asthma, symptoms appear more than 2 days per week but not daily. In persistent moderate asthma, symptoms appear daily but not throughout the day. In persistent severe asthma, symptoms appear daily and throughout the day. Asthma is diagnosed by doing following tests: chest X-ray, spirometry, sputum examination. Management of asthma is hidden within its name. So let's have a look. Drugs like adrenergic, steroid, theophylline is given. Proper hydration should be maintained. Mask for oxygen if severe breathlessness, and anticholinergic drugs are given. Complications of asthma are pneumonia, atelectasis, death.